Hey there, this is Mandy from 69X, and on this week's show I am featuring Black Peaks. Okay, so if you don't already know, Black Peaks are a progressive rock band from right here in Brighton. Okay, so this band formed in 2012 and the band consists of Will, Dave, Joe and Liam. Okay, so this band are doing so well. Back in 2014 they released an album, Closer to the Sun. Then 2016 they released Statues, and that was through a Sony label. And what is now classed as their second album, released last year through Rise Records, All That Divides. Okay, so this band are absolutely racking up the success with an album of the week through Kerrang with their new album, All That Divides. Okay, so this year 69X teamed up with Metal Mayhem Radio, and I now have a radio show every Saturday night between 7 and 9. Now together, Metal Mayhem Radio and 69X are getting so many opportunities to meet some of you amazing bands out there. And hand in hand, we are actually interviewing loads of bands all over the place. And our very own J-Rock at Metal Mayhem Radio had the opportunity to actually go along and interview the guys from Black Peaks. Here's a little bit of the interview that Jay did with the amazing guys in Black Peaks.
On DAB, on your mobile, and online around the world.
Metal Mayhem Radio.
This is J-Rock from Metal Mayhem Radio, and I'm sitting with Will right now from Black Peaks. How you doing, good man?
Hello, mate. I'm very well. It's nice to be back.
Back in South Coast?
No, well, back on the radio with you, actually.
Oh, I was just being a bit shy. So, when we last spoke back in October, time flies, doesn't it?
It really does.
You just released the follow-up to 2016's Statues with All That Divides.
That's right.
Now, since that time, obviously a bit more time's gone on. The album has had time to circulate and also go through the expected review stage. Now, from what I've seen, it's been receiving, critical acclaim.
I think so, yeah. It's difficult. It's not necessarily got any real negative press, which is good. I think a lot of people are saying it's really good. It's done really well. Obviously, it's not got out to a lot of American press, which we would like, but that's really tough.
Yeah.
To to get out to those audiences. But
well, the States are a bit of a tough market to crack.
Yeah,
especially for a UK artist.
Yeah, I think so.
One review that I've seen on deadpress.co.uk, if you don't mind me quoting this to you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The end of the review actually said, "If this is the sound of Black Peaks still honing their skills and finding their feet, the pure magnetism of All That Divides proves it's unquestionable that we witnessed to rearing of one of the most promising bands of the last few decades." How do you answer that, Will?
I think they're very kind. It's super cool. But we are still holding our craft. We're still we kind of knew what we were doing with this record, but it's our second. We will write more. We love writing, and it's all a process, for us.
Do you kind of find now that because it's your second out there, you're kind of just finding your groove, so to speak?
Yeah, for sure.
Your first album, it's all kind of fresh. You want to get out, you're a band, you want to get your first release. The second one, you take a bit more time with it.
Yeah, 100%. We'll definitely take a bit more time, and we'll take even more time with the third, for sure.
Okay, so a massive thank you to J-Rock for doing that interview with the Black Peaks. So what else can you expect from the Black Peaks this year? Okay, so the Black Peaks are actually going to be playing Download at Donington. Okay, so these guys are also going to be playing Full Force Festival, sharing a stage with the likes of Lamb of God, Limp Bizkit and Parkway Drive. Okay, so these guys are also heading over to Germany for the Rise Open Air 2019, which is in Borsendorf. Okay, so I'm so honoured to feature these guys on this show. Thank you again so much, J-Rock at Metal Mayhem Radio, for doing the interview with the guys. Okay, so just want to thank the guys in the Black Peaks for allowing me to feature you on this week's music show. Okay, so that really is it for this week's 69X music show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please tune into my radio show tomorrow night. Massive thanks as always for all the messages and all the support that I am getting globally on a weekly basis. It is totally blowing me away. It's totally amazing. Keep it rolling in. Go and check out my Just Giving page. We're still trying to raise funds for the UK tour there. And you can hear me tomorrow, and I'll see you next week.